Okay, so if you guys look at this side of the piece of paper right here, we're going to read this together. And this is called an I am visioning statement. And this has to do with manifesting something specific, whether it's relationship, career, family, creating a unique title for it, and putting it at the top of the piece of paper. An example might be I'm creating a beloved relationship, or I'm enjoying my work. So you're going to title it based on something specific that you're manifesting. So as an example one that I created, it's called I am co-creating a sacred relationship with my beloved one. And you'll see that on the other side. And I give examples below of how to write this. You want to describe this in present tense language using positive action verbs ending in ing to keep it present tense, to keep it present. Also, use positive adjective to describe the experience. So what we're talking about this is as though it's happening right now when we do this. It's happening right now. You're imagining yourself being in the experience as much as you can and describing it, what it feels like, what it sounds like, what it looks like, what it tastes like, using all your senses and describing it in vivid detail. It's important to be creative and have fun while doing this. Put fun, loving, joyful energy into it. Write this from a place of your being, from the being state. Remember we talked about that? Write this from your heart center and from your essence. Let yourself feel good, excited, energized, childlike, and playful while you are doing this exercise. So now if you look down in the center, you see an image there. That image is representing the essence of who you are. It's essentially your being. That's what that represents. And in the center of it, it has a statement that says, I am. Because from the place of I am, anything that follows that comes creation. It's how we create affirmations. It's how we walk into it. And remember how I was telling you before that we always have a form of an affirmation, or people always have forms of affirmations or running all the time. Maybe they're negative affirmations when people say, you know, I am this, or I am not good, or I am bad, or I am wonderful. Anything that follows I am is affirming an experience that you're about to have. Does that make sense to everybody? So if you look at the example right here, you want to start with I am, and then usually the next word that you're going to use is going to be an action verb. So if you see in this example right here, it says, I am listening to my beloved one with love as she shares her feelings and thoughts with me. So I'm describing that experience as though it's happening right now. I am laughing and playing joyfully with my beloved one while we were enjoying meals together. So it creates a visualization, it creates an experience as though if I'm telling that to you, you should be able to see that in your mind's eye, as though we're sitting and it's happening right now. Does everybody get that? Yeah? So go ahead and flip it over. And then on the back, this is an envisioning statement that I actually did to manifest the relationship that I'm currently in right now. So you can see how it looks fully. Now I created this envisioning statement, and then a month later I met the woman that I'm with, and I do experience all these things with her. And if you notice that in this envisioning statement, this is what I was talking about before when I was talking to you, Frank, is that it's focused more on the essence of what I wanted to experience in relationship with a woman rather than the form. And I'll give you an example of that. Form might be, say, if I was to say, you know, this person is 6 feet tall and she has blonde hair and blue eyes, and that's focusing on the specific form. And people do that, by the way, in manifesting, and they get it. But sometimes it's not what they really want. See, you can focus on the form of what you want, and you can get the essence as well. But sometimes you can get the form without the essence. Does that make sense to everybody? Form and essence? So that's why we're creating envisioning statements that are based entirely on the essence of whatever it is that you want to manifest. So you can just look around there And you see examples of how I'm describing it. There's supposed to be an I am in the middle of that. That's my picture. You can't see it because it's dark, but it's under my picture it says I am. And it just goes on and on and on. I am speaking and sharing my truth, genuineness and sincerity with my beloved one as she listens with her heart and soul. And it just goes on and on. But I want you to have this so that when you create your envisioning statement for whatever it is, it doesn't matter whether it's for a relationship or not. You can still, this gives you the idea of how it works, getting it, whether it's a career, a relationship, a job, manifesting $1 million or whatever. You're focusing on the essence feeling that you're going to feel while you have it.